Boys and girls, ladies and gents, we are back against CIRR, the Latin wrecking crew, or just wrecking. We've got the same team as last war, Titania, Warlock, and my pre-fire man. Yes, he deserves more respect. We're going up path 2 to start with, Wags on Wong, and then going on a little adventure up path 5, and then just some boss island duties with Wags again. Yeah, excited for this one, a little bit nervous because Path 5 is new to me. But for now I can relax in Home Sweet Home. We've got Moo on the first node. Done it many times before, I don't really need to talk through it anymore, to be honest. All I wanted to do today was not die and just get through nice and cleanly. Put on a few boosts as usual and get to work. Again, because of the node, I've got a couple of safe parries in me if I should need. Otherwise, going to play it stun immune, couple of intercepts, bait SP1 only, and just slowly and more like steadily pummel him into the ground. Nothing to write home about so far. I wanted to, with the SP1s, I was going to respond with a couple of heavies. No real reason, to be honest. Got hit a couple of times there, just got caught with my guard down really. Haymaker saved me that time from a special intercept. But it's, other than a couple of errors, as we know, I've always got a couple in me. No real issues really, it's nice and safe. Got a couple of ruptures on me, slowly eating away, which aren't really problematic. I'm saving my SP3 till I get him a little bit closer to lower health. There's no point doing it now because I don't think I'll be able to finish him off in time. Also wanted to wait till my Haymaker's active so that I can double the debuffs when the time comes. Bait the SP1 so that my SP3 isn't going to give him any full bar of power. Double the debuffs with Haymaker active. Going to push into the corner with the chair. And look at that, he looks like a broken car dashboard. Bosh, as they say. Onto Moleman now, which needs a Wags pre-fight. Seemed to take ages to respond to actually get moving up the path there. I was going to go for this with Warlock. Yeah, again it's going to be a simple fight. It doesn't really matter if he gets to special 1 or 2. They're both easy to avoid. Just needed to make sure I wasn't a silly Billy like last time and hit into his block, because it really hurts when he unstoppable counters you. But otherwise, nothing to worry about with the node. As I've said before, if they're not Mystic, the node almost makes it just like pretty much an arena duel. So nothing to worry about here, it's all going steadily. I just have to be patient, which isn't always in my nature, to be honest. Get up to an SP2, I've got... didn't actually bother with tech boosts this time, I didn't need it for the one fight. I need to save some resources for later on in the war. But it's going nice and easily. He's shrugging the debuffs, so there's no willpower, which means I'm not really degenerating him either, which made the fight last a little bit longer, but no issue. Again, took a couple of hits to the face there. Nothing really to worry about. Bait this special so that I can safely throw my SP2, although it would have power burned him anyway. But I like to be safe than sorry. And just when you want them to throw a special, they don't, and they like to hang around and take up your time. We'll see at the end how valuable that is. Coming to the end now, need a couple of big crit hits to get him down a bit quicker. And last but not least, he is sleeping. Final bit of the first section of the war, just place wags on Wong, and someone else took it, can't actually remember who, doesn't matter. On to the next. So new territory for me here. The APOC fight was pretty good. I knew that there was power snack, which wasn't going to be an issue because I don't actually need Warlock to have his armour up for this fight to be workable. APOC isn't a tactic champ, so I didn't need to worry about power burning him. And again, it doesn't matter if he gains power because SP1 and 2 are easy to avoid. So my plan was, because I lose my armour straight away, it's obviously still nice to have, just knock him down straight away. It's a nice simple fight. I'm gonna get power sting on me every time he gets a bar of power. So the plan was just to get to an SP2, I've got my boosts on, and then wait for the sting to go off before firing. By knocking him down there and gaining temporary tactic armour, that got nullified just in time for my permanent armour to come back, and that's going to stay with me for the rest of the fight. Yeah, now I can really get to work. Power drain is helpful here because it prevents him gaining a bar of power quicker, which meant I could throw my SP2 without having to wait, and that was nice and quick. The next fight I kind of demonstrated, wasn't too worried about it, but I demonstrated my inexperience at Path 5. I knew what I had to do, I knew that my power burn would remove her prowess and then I could intercept, but I did forget that I shouldn't have been parrying her like you're going to see, because that instantly gives her 3 prowess, which is obviously more than I can burn at a time because Warlock also has quite a high crit rate. And in trying to backdraft and intercept a couple of times, you can see she hits me pretty hard because she's phased. I failed my intercept. I got a bit lucky with that one. Now I needed to wait back because she's got an SP2. I get to an SP2 myself here, but Thought Protection was up for some reason, so I didn't fire it and delayed. Then got a special 1 intercept to the face. My heart's starting to pound a little bit now because now I'm on fire. I figured as long as I'm careful and play it right, it shouldn't be too damaging. There we go, got another good intercept off, and I can finish her off. I also wasn't too worried because that was my last Warlock fight. Annoyingly here, I had Chavez with Titania, but I forgot to record. As you can see, it was a solo, so I'm not bullshitting. It went pretty well. She got an SP2, which I could tank with Haymaker. And it was just a pretty safe fight. I intercepted with Haymaker to keep it safe for myself. The same nodes as this Spidey fight, which we're going to see now. It wasn't my smoothest effort, but overall, pleased with how that's gone so far on my little adventure. So again, going in with the same plan, going to parry him, get a few hits on him, and I can use my Haymaker for a safe intercept. Of course, he dexes first of all. The plan would be to get to an SP3 again without having to worry about other specials, and he wastes my indestructible by getting an intercept on me first. I think he does it again in a moment, but I was going to wait until he gets an SP1 because I really don't want to be eating specials to the face. There we go, gets a few hits on me. Again, I'm not too worried. I know that my Haymaker's back in a minute and I'll be able to finish the fight off. So yeah, SP3, I knew that wouldn't clean off on its own, but it'd be passive in the corner for me, and then I can finish him off with an SP2, whilst still got a Haymaker up. Yeah, so first proper outing for a very long time on Path 5. Really pleased with that. I achieved my aim of not dying. Going to finish off my duties with a Wags pre-fight on the boss. And that's my war. Now, despite me being pretty pleased with myself, we made a real uphill struggle for ourselves here, and this was a real tough grind, and we played out to the end and got such a narrow win purely on time. So real good going to the boys, but God, that was tough to watch. But a much needed and really valuable Masters level win. Yeah, well done everyone. For some reason, I don't really understand. The guys were talking about Bad War Danny. I think that translates as. I don't know who Danny is, but I'm really grateful to him. Thanks, guys.